I can't make a Kana reading app without Kana. I've been looking at licensing restrictions with generated audio, and you can't redistribute it as like a bundle or a pack. But as long as it's something that's vaguely reminiscent of Duolingo, that's fine. So let's see, Python file, generate whatever. It doesn't. The name of the file doesn't matter. Okay, so we come over here. This is what we need to generate. Okay, so it looks like these are just hiragana. And honestly, the pronunciations for the katakana are going to be the same as for the hiragana. So let's get started. Let's say x equals like that. We're going to say dot replace. Well, no, because I'm getting rid of spaces. I don't think there should be other white space in there, but let's just make sure. Okay, T, R, then obviously the big one, space, and there shouldn't be anything like a non-breaking space or anything like that. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. So we're going to dot split on that. I'm going to say period equals boom. Japanese period. Okay, and then we will just say Kana list equals x dot split Japanese period. And then for I in Kana list, assert length of I is greater than 0 and less than 3. All right, run. List object has no attributes. Split. Did I already split? I did split. Stupid! You're so stupid! Don't do that. My mom would get mad at me. Okay. That ain't right. Let's take a look. Yeah, show me the... Here. Where is the blank coming from? Okay, so it's right at the very end. Kana list equals I dot strip for I in Kana list if I dot strip. Yep. Now assert length of Kana list equals length of set of Kana list. Okay, sounds good. Probably don't need to print these. Yeah, now we're going to generate each of these 3 times, and then we're going to extract the center one, and we're going to choose the one that has the middle duration. And if they're identical, then whatever. And we're also going to run it through, we'll say, OpenAI ARS, just to see what it gives us. So let's do a example run. Okay, so we should have 11 labs right here. Yeah, you can go away. Shouldn't need all that. There should just be like a generate, right? Output audio.export. Oh my god. .mp3. Generate Kana cards. Right? Okay, generator.batch generate. .11 labs API key. Why is this here? Why is this doubled? Okay, so okay, 11 labs API. Let's go generate individual. You go away. All right. Japanese W, output path W plus MP3. And for output path, we want new directory Kana singles. Sorry. I in my mind I was thinking craft singles, and it just sort of sounded funny to me. Okay, so Kana singles like that. All right. We should be able to say for J in range 3. Right, and then it will be, I think that this would be better as string interpolation. So let's say output path. W. And then the generation number is going to be, what was it, J? And then .mp3, just like that. So yeah, we're going to do 3 of each. Simple words. Where the hell does simple words go? Oh, no. So this is going to be what to generate. What in God's name just happened? What to generate? Yeah. So what to generate equals Kana list of, I don't know, secrets.rand below. Piss me off. All I wanted was that. Okay, so I just pick one randomly for example. All right, max workers 5. And so we're going to generate 3 of them. Okay, now we have to pass this to the OpenAI text-to-speech, right? Chapter compare. Yeah. Create. No, not create. We want OpenAI. Simple, rate limited. None of this is what I want. What is it called? Whisper model. Transcribe example. Okay, whisper. Obviously it's not French. Chevalier de la Table Ronde. Okay. So I think this is fine. Let's come over here to generate individual. Now we have to check the audio to make sure it kind of matches. I don't really know what to do with this. This should probably go at the beginning. No breakpoint. Okay, so transcript. Sorry, this is a little disjointed here. The transcript. So successes, failed. Let's not run. Read text. Oh, right, okay. So let's see what this generates. Print failed, print result. Results. Yes. Let's see it. Okay, so it did generate. Well, that is... oh, yeah, that's my temporary thing here. Oh, no, it's using the cache. See, that's going to completely invalidate the entire purpose of generated in triplicate. But let's see what it generated. So, oh, we were supposed to be doing 3. We were supposed to be doing 3, and we definitely didn't do 3. But let's see what one of them generated. So, Kana singles, well, open in Explorer.
Sasha.
That is absolutely not what it should have generated. That is slightly alarming, actually. And all of the reason that we probably need to have an actual human do this. Damn it. Okay. Maybe we could get away with doing just of the singles. All right, let's try to figure out. Request MP3. Yeah, go to declaration. Initialize the TTS generator. Model, get voice ID. Yeah, but the problem is the cache. 11 labs batch make. I want to disable the cache. How do I disable caching in my utility? It completely invalidates the entire point of regenerating. Okay, so this is the entire reason nothing regenerates. Well, yeah, I know. That's the way that I intended it, but... Okay. Okay, so... Cache is great if the original generation was ideal. Cache is not so great otherwise. And it literally is nonsense if you are trying to get 3 different generations. Okay, I'm making chit-chat. I don't know why I'm making chit-chat with the LLM. So that was pointless. Generate individuals. I am nervous about all of these. So maybe this whole thing is stupid. Most likely. Alright, so we decided that the sweet spot was 3, right? And yeah. Output path, what to generate. I think we need to get a lot smarter about how we're generating these. Okay, but just for the absolute basic first run, I think I need more coffee. The absolute basic first run, let's just have it generate the same letter 3 times. I mean, I don't think that that's ideal, but, you know, maybe we can, like that. Okay, and then we should have 3 different generations. You know what? Maybe that's fine. No, no. It should know that it's just no. Okay. Run, generate individual, and let's see what it does. Okay. I feel like that one is going to be kind of silly. Let's do this one more time. Okay, open in Explorer.
Ooh.
Ooh. God. Life is pain. Okay. So, yeah, for each of these, this is what we want to do. Because I always meant to put this back, I just forgot. Which I think is the main problem that we are seeing now. So, boom. That part shouldn't be necessary. These can be deleted. And engage. Right? Okay. Open in Explorer, and here we go.
B.
All right. Absolutely. So, need smarter. So let's say 4W in what to generate. If not path exists, no, let's not do that. Okay. Requests dot append. What? Oh. It thought that I was trying to get the request library. Request MP3 Japanese. Yeah. So 4J in range 3. That's which generation it is. And we're going to have pre-buffer word, no, pre-buffer, buffer Kana equals yeah, and post buffer hoist. Yeah, so pre-buffer Kana equals post buffer Kana equals W, right? And then we'll say, well, W equals pre-buffer Kana because we don't want this to be a duplicate. And then while W equals post buffer Kana, like that. Force the initial loop. And then requests Japanese, and it will be, obviously, pre plus W plus post. And then, yeah, we just want to copy this like this, right? I think so. Request MP3. No, that's... I knew something was wrong. Come on, brain, work. Okay, so let's make sure that this is generating what we are expecting it to generate, which is 3 semi-random letters, but the middle letter should be the same every time, right? And that should actually be unique generations, open in... Now you're pissing me off. Oh. It did exactly what I told it to do. Yeah, that's gonna just confuse me. So let's just regenerate. So the middle Kana should be the same in every instance. So
AYB まいを弱いべ
yo I not e
まいを
ma i
弱いべ
yo I
AYB
It is definitely going faster than I intended for it to go. Okay, let's... Yeah. Okay. Dot strip. Dot strip. Dot strip. Slowly losing confidence.
Hiko go Wakuto Tasku ho
I mean, we clearly have the periods in there, but it's just going really fast. I think this is a fail. I think this is a fail. Okay. Okay, read Japanese. Japanese native speaker. I will proofread or translate into native Japanese manually. Not proofread, read, like a voice actor. Service options. I will translate. Read Japanese. Japanese. Okay. I wanted someone to read Japanese flashcards for me. I searched Fiverr for read Japanese, and obviously that is the wrong search term. I have translators, document editors, nothing like a voice actor. What should I be searching for. Okay. Japanese voice actor, Japanese narration, Japanese audiobook narration, Japanese voice recording. Not anime, no. I have Japanese flashcards. Can you record them one by one with pauses? Most will happily do this, even if it's not listed as a standard unit. Okay, so Japanese voice actor. Let's see what it says here. I will record cute. I will record pro-American English. No. Japanese. Seller details. What is the location? Apply. Alright. I will record a Japanese male voiceover in professional quality. Japanese male voiceover. Voiceover. I guess voiceover. Okay. Tons of hits for voiceover. Should I shy away from that? That has a specific connotation in my mind that is not flashcards. Don't avoid voiceover. That's actually the correct category. You just need to steer towards your use case. Ads, commercials, dramatic narration, not the service. On Fiverr, voiceover, anyone who records spoken audio, including exactly what you want. Okay. Okay. Best. Lots of gigs and cheap as shit. Okay. Excellent to work with. Average response time 4 hours. 30-year career. Achievements. My fee is $10 per 100 characters for a Japanese script. This is not the number of words in English. I cannot accept consultations that include translation. Please prepare your scripts in Japanese. I can record the audio to accompany the video. I cannot do the final processing. Okay. This looks ideal. Any red flags? Arguably better than average for what you want. No major red flags, but a few things to be aware of. Legit professional background. That's real industry experience. This means excellent pronunciation and consistency. E-learning listed as a purpose. This is a huge... I didn't notice that. $10 per 100 Japanese characters. This can add up fast depending on your deck size. Not overpriced for a pro, but definitely premium tier. Alright. This is extremely common for Fiverr. In fact, not having this might be a red flag, to be honest. Style risk. Slightly polished, possibly more produced than teacher-like. I might look for something cheaper. I'm still not 100% convinced I shouldn't use a real human for the full word lists. 1,500 approximately. Yeah, contact me first is standard for any serious seller. If anything, It's a sign that they're not just auto-accepting junk orders. 1,500. Yeah. That's not a fiber purchase anymore. That's a production project. Should I even use a real human for all of this? Probably not for the entire 1,500. Don't throw humans out completely either. Gotta be honest. I tried to use text-to-speech for Kana, for individual Kana, and it was very bad. It was hallucinating words left and right. And then I forced it to do single moras. It did them so fast, they were useless. What you tried, isolated Kana single mora, is basically the worst case scenario for most TTS systems. Yeah, I know. Japanese TTS expects words, not fragments. It interprets it as a word, or helpfully guess context. It'll say it's super quick. Yeah, it's basically telling me what I already know. So $10 for 100 characters. 5-day delivery. 100 words. I just need. Okay, continue. Ultra fast. Additional revision. Commercial rights. Purchase the license to use this voice while in non-paid. Full broadcast. Timed. In a non-paid marketing channel. Purchase the license to use this voice over for advertise. Okay. Japanese flashcards. Voice actor. I will record your Japanese voice. Oh, make intelligent Anki flashcards fast. Yes. A doctor of medicine from Sri Lanka, and a no. Absolutely has to be a native Japanese speaker, preferably living in Japan. Life is pain. He's done 7. Okay. Totally nailed it. Is he living in Japan? Okay, from Japan. Look forward to working with you. Number of words, 100. Yes. What happened? I was pushing 100. Is my numlock not on? What is going on? No, it is. Website's just stupid.